Hi, I'm Joni Rogers from Stella's Umbrella, and I have to show you this cool thing. This is so awesome. It's a re-release of John O'Hara's Appointment in Samara with the original cover art. It's so cool. If you haven't read this book, maybe you read Butterfield 8, which was one of his later novels. This was his debut novel, and it was so great. I read this when I was a teenager, and it's like what happened between The Great Gatsby and Mad Men. It takes place in the 1930s. It was published like in the mid-30s, I think. And it's about these small townish, suburbanish people who are making their society rounds of parties at Christmas time. And it actually starts with one of the married couples that is subject to the plot of the book. He's lying in bed trying to decide if he should try to make love to his wife, and ultimately he does, and she's, he's laying there worried that she won't be receptive, but in fact she is. And I think that was such a brilliant way to begin this book, because maybe at the end of the day, the story, which sort of centers around a horribly dysfunctional couple, Julian and Caroline, who Julian ends up doing something rash as he's a drunk at a party that sort of ends up ruining their lives, basically, and causing him to go spiraling out of control, but then on this journey of where it goes. I think the metaphor that it begins with is this: there's this hope and this longing, but also this feeling, it's not going to happen. I mean, think about it. It was during the Depression at the time. But ultimately there's that hopeful note that, yeah, maybe the old wife is going to be more receptive than you thought she would be, and it's going to turn out pretty well. So anyway, Appointment in Samara with the original cover art, just been re-released. Who did this? Penguin Classic Deluxe Edition. God love them for putting it back out with the original cover art. It's super cool. Get online and order it, or ask for it at your local indie bookstore.